Happy Comic-Con week, everyone. We just got our Marvel Phase 4 panel, and Kevin Feige just revealed everything you could ever possibly want. We have confirmed X-Men coming, confirmed Fantastic Four, so I'll break everything down. They even showed off a bunch of footage from everything, but we have our entire Marvel Phase 4 schedule through 2021, meaning that some of the other stuff they revealed, like the Blade movie that they're making with Mahershala Ali, is going to be during Marvel Phase 5.
Talk about the Fantastic Four. There's no time left to talk about mutants and how mutants. Mahershala, it looks like you brought your own hat, Mahershala. You did? What is that? Thank you, Hall H. We'll see you next time.
So a lot of the stuff is also Marvel Phase 5. I'll try to distinguish between what's Phase 4 and what's Phase 5. Because this news is so awesome, we're doing a new round of that Avengers Endgame Blu-ray giveaway because that's getting ready to come out. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave your favorite Avengers moment on the video or the moment that you're most looking forward to during Marvel Phase 4. So first things first, you're asking what's going on with Fantastic Four and X-Men. Kevin Feige confirmed that they are in development. He didn't say exactly when the movies are going to come out, but it sounds like Fantastic Four is going to come out before X-Men, which makes sense. It's what you would call a distressed property. Like if you're into fixing houses up, it's the broken house that's way more broken than the X-Men house. And because Dark Phoenix just came out and there's way more X-Men films than there are Fantastic Four, they're just going to give it a little bit longer to cool off before they reboot all the characters.
All of that is spoilers, but I'm extremely excited about those characters and about bringing Marvel's first family up sort of to the platform and the level that they deserve.
They didn't announce any cast or anything like that. Like I used the John Krasinski Mr. Fantastic picture just because it looks so fantastic, but they haven't officially confirmed who's going to be playing their Fantastic Four characters. Rumor right now is that it's going to be released during 2022 at some point, and it's going to be directed by Peyton Reed, who did both of the Ant-Man movies, Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp. But this is the picture of the official Marvel Phase 4 schedule through 2022. There are 10 projects that they confirmed during Marvel Phase 4 over the course of the next 2 years, meaning that Marvel Phase 4 itself won't last that long, but there is a ton of stuff happening during it. That includes both of the movies and the TV shows that they're doing based on the Avengers characters, like the Loki show, Scarlet Witch and Vision, the Captain America, Falcon, and Winter Soldier series with Baron Zemo. They even confirmed a Hawkeye series, so I'll just break this down going through the Marvel Phase 4 schedule. It's actually really exciting, and you probably want Disney Plus if you didn't want it before, because some of the series will tie in with the movies, but it'll all make sense once I explain it, so no worries. Breaking it down top 10 style, starting with number 10, Black Widow. That's the next movie that's up. They showed off a trailer. I'll break that trailer down tomorrow because that's like a whole big separate set of footage, but they confirmed that Taskmaster is the main villain. They confirmed that David Harbour from Stranger Things that you probably just saw is playing Alexei, aka Red Guardian from the comics, so he's not the main villain. He's not playing Taskmaster. Somebody else is. The movie is confirmed to be taking place after Captain America Civil War, but before the events of Avengers Infinity War because she still has red hair. I'll talk about that more during the trailer video. But the movie also stars Rachel Weisz. They didn't say who she's playing, but probably a fairly big figure in Black Widow's life. Ray Winstone, they didn't say who he's playing, but obviously Florence Pugh is playing Yelena Belova, the other version of Black Widow. They have a really badass fight scene during the trailer that they showed off in Hall H. The movie's going to be a little bit more like their version of a Bourne movie or a John Wick movie. So if you really like John Wick fighting style, it's going to be a lot like that during Black Widow. 9. Next up after that, the Eternals movie is dated November 6, 2020. There are only 2 big Marvel films that are going to be happening next year, but Kevin Feige said the Eternals will be something that's entirely new for them. They've done a little bit of Eternals backstory through Thanos in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but not in a really big way. But he did say it would be very inspired by Jack Kirby, big and weird like they did during Thor Ragnarok with all the Kirby designs that you saw all over the place. They'll deal with the Celestials. The characters will be immortal in the context of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They've been around this whole time, we just haven't known about them. They confirm Richard Madden is going to be playing Icarus, one of the main characters. Salma Hayek is going to be playing their leader. Kumail Nanjiani is in the movie. They didn't say who he's playing. Brian Tyree Henry is playing Blastos. Angelina Jolie is playing Thena. And Gong Li is playing Gilgamesh. There are more characters than that, but those are the only people they brought out on stage. Number 8, right after that in the schedule, is the Falcon Winter Soldier show on Disney Plus coming fall 2020, so maybe like an October release date next year. Anthony Mackie has already had his first costume fitting for his version of the Captain America suit, so he will be Captain America during the events of the series. He even brought Captain America's shield out on stage with him at Comic-Con. They played a little teaser clip from Daniel Bruhl with the purple mask on from the comics as Baron Zemo, so he's going full comic book during the series. But the teaser went like this, so Baron Zemo is showing this clip as if he's leaving it for Falcon and Winter Soldier, like he's coming for them. It begins with the code words that activate Winter Soldier, and Baron Zemo sits on this frame wearing a coat, looking all ragged with a beard. He says he's hijacked their Comic-Con panel and says, "Gentlemen, I will be seeing you very soon." Then puts on the purple mask from the comics and the video cuts out. So I feel like definitely a path to Thunderbolts through that TV show. But remember, even though it's a big part of Marvel Phase 4, that's the first Disney Plus streaming service show. 7, next up is Shang-Chi, February 12, 2021. They confirmed the title is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, confirming that the Mandarin is going to be the main villain, the real Mandarin that you got a taste for in that Iron Man 3 one-shot. I'll do a separate video about that some other time, All Hail the King, because it's probably been a while since a lot of people have seen that. They announced the Shang-Chi actor, Simu Liu. He's a relatively unknown actor. You may have seen him in a couple of smaller things, but he's from Canada. Then they also announced that Awkwafina from Crazy Rich Asians and a whole bunch of other stuff is going to be part of the movie too. But they didn't say who she's going to be playing or what time period the movie's going to take place during, but I'm assuming it's taking place during the present day after Avengers Endgame. 6, next up on the schedule is WandaVision, the Scarlet Witch and Vision series that's going to be spring 2021, so I'm guessing sometime around April. It's only going to be 6 episodes long, but it'll make sense why that is in just a minute. It's set after the events of Avengers Endgame. Elizabeth Olsen said the show's going to be really weird, deep, and fun, and we'll find out exactly why she's called Scarlet Witch, and that's talking about more her chaos magic from the comics. So if you've been waiting for magical Scarlet Witch in the MCU, it sounds like they're going full comic book Scarlet Witch. Paul Bettany also joked, "I'm not sure if I'm alive on this show because Vision is still dead as of the end of Endgame, so presumably they repair him and bring him back to life at the beginning of the series." They also cast Monica Rambeau as an adult for the series, so I don't know if they're going to do Photon Monica Rambeau, but she's being played by this actress here. Maybe you've seen her before, but they didn't say exactly what Monica Rambeau's plot is going to be during the series, only that she's going to be a part of it. 5, right after that, the Loki series is also going to premiere spring 2021, so pretty close to when they're premiering the Scarlet Witch TV show. They confirmed that it's going to be the Loki from Avengers Endgame that took the Tesseract and ran, so it'll be the alternate timeline version of Loki that just got his ass handed to him by Hulk. Remember, the Marvel multiverse is real. They established it in the first Doctor Strange movie, and now we have alternate timeline multiverse versions of characters running around, Loki being one of them. It'll make sense why they're doing that in a second because, number 4, they announced the Doctor Strange sequel is going to come out May 7th, 2021, and the title is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, meaning it'll be a proper multiverse movie. It's also supposed to be Marvel's first legit horror film, and it's going to star Scarlet Witch teaming up with Doctor Strange. So when I said full comic book Scarlet Witch with her chaos magic, that's where this comes in. Nightmare is the confirmed villain. There was a teaser from a year or two ago that the director dropped. I'll do a separate video about that at some point next week because there's so much to talk about. Then right after the events of the Doctor Strange movie, summer 2021 is when they're premiering the What If Marvel TV series. It'll star all the MCU actors coming back to voice their characters in different episodes, but it's going to be animated, so they'll all be just doing voices for their characters. And Jeffrey Wright from Westworld is going to be doing the voice of the Watcher, narrating each of the episodes. So even though the Watchers already exist in the MCU, we're actually going to get the main version of the Watcher that we typically interact with, interacting with the MCU characters. 3, they confirmed the Hawkeye series is real. It's going to premiere fall 2021, so sometime October 2021. They didn't say how many episodes, but they're using the Fraction Hawkeye logo. They said that it would deal with more of his time as the Ronin character, so that means Kate Bishop Hawkeye during the series too, basically doing their own version of the Matt Fraction Hawkeye run. So if you haven't read it, check it out, it's awesome. I've already done a couple videos about it. It's basically Hawkeye training the next version of Hawkeye. Kate Bishop will eventually take the mantle and join the Young Avengers. 2, closing down Marvel Phase 4 is Thor 4, which I've already done a video about. The title for that is Love and Thunder. I love the logo. There's so many things that they're doing with this movie. So they confirm Valkyrie is coming back, she'll be a big character, but they're also doing Jason Aaron's Mighty Thor run, which means that they're doing the female version of Jane Foster, Thor, with Natalie Portman. They even brought Natalie Portman out on stage and she held Thor's hammer. So at some point, she will gain the powers of Thor, but I don't know if they're going to do the cancer plot or how that's going to work, so I'm assuming it's going to be changed quite a bit. I'll do a separate video about that because there's just so much to unpack in all the things that they announced. They just unveiled pretty much everything that's happening for the next 4 to 5 years. But number one, the biggest things that they dropped are that they do have a Fantastic Four movie coming. They do have an X-Men movie that's coming. They just called it a blank title of Mutants, so there's no official title for what that first X-Men movie is going to be. But then they brought Mahershala Ali out on stage and revealed that he's going to be doing a Blade movie inside the MCU. They didn't say when it's going to happen, so I'm assuming sometime after 2022. I'm sure Wesley Snipes will be involved with it in some way, but they just brought Mahershala out on stage and they just took his hat off. Oh, wow, he's wearing a Blade hat. That means that he is Blade in the MCU now. They also confirmed Black Panther 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but they didn't say exactly when those movies are going to come out, so it'll be after 2021 for that other stuff, including Fantastic Four and X-Men. Everybody freak out in the comments, let me know what you're most excited about, and let me know what you want them to do with that X-Men movie and with that Fantastic Four movie. My next video will probably be a breakdown of that Black Widow trailer that should be up in the morning, and then there's a whole bunch of other DC trailers that drop too, so I'll do videos for that stuff in the next couple of days. As long as you have alerts enabled for my channel, you'll see all the videos when I post them. I'll name a giveaway winner when I post that next video, but click here for my Spider-Man Far From Home end credits Fantastic Four Easter egg video. Doesn't that make more sense now? And click here for the brand new Rick and Morty Season 4 trailer. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. Happy Comic-Con week.